JosefVStalin, and welcome to a video log I'm going to do under kind of a request from somebody. It's not explicitly a request, but somebody asked me to, he asked what my thoughts about the whole situation were. I don't believe he wants me to say his name. He'll probably get like hate mail if I actually say his name. But anyway, he sent me a message entitled 9/11 and then sent an accompanying video about how 9/11 was all a conspiracy theory and so on and so forth. And I've seen all these videos and I've watched them all before and I've heard all the theories and I've heard all the reports from the American government. I've heard all their official reports and looked at all the facts, and I gotta say that that it's quite a complicated and generally just kind of a clusterfuck of a situation. I'm not here to say that you guys all need to put on your tinfoil hats and go hang coat hangers from the ceiling and try and block out the mental rays that the government is beaming down from space to control your minds. And at the same time, I'm not saying you should mourn endless tears for the victims lost in the 9/11 attacks and go grab your torch and pitchforks and grab the nearest flight to Afghanistan and go kill as many poor people as you can find. What I am here to say is that if you truly want to make an accurate outlook on what happened about 9/11, you have to let go of your dearest and most deeply held delusions and examine the evidence that is put forth to you. That you can't blindly accept what either the conspiracy theories say or what the government says. Then you need to examine both outlooks and examine everything with the most rigorous standards of evidence and choose what you believe can be accepted and what can be rejected. As Carl Sagan says, that is the heart of science. So, on to what I believe. I personally believe that the tower was attacked by Al-Qaeda, that it was a terrorist attack done by Muslim fundamentalists. But at the same time, I do believe that America could have prevented it. I do believe that they had some inkling, they had some previous knowledge, and they could have stopped it, and they could have prevented it if they wanted to. But I thought, hey, wait, we can use this. We can use this to implement our own, we can implement, the Patriot Act and the Act of Homeland Security and kind of get what we really want done, and we can make a profit out of this. We can turn this towards our favor and do whatever the hell we want. I kind of feel the same way with Pearl Harbor, that I believe that Roosevelt kind of sacrificed Pearl Harbor in an effort to get into World War II, because I know that he desperately wanted to help out Britain and to help out the Allies in that war. And I'm not saying for a second that that's a bad thing, because I do believe that America helping joining the Allies World War II was a good thing. That I do believe that the Allies and the Russians would have eventually won through without the help of the Americans. It just would have taken a lot longer, and there would have been more casualties on both sides. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about 9/11. And the thing with 9/11 is that there are so many holes, that there are so many things that we don't know for sure. But we can look at what we do know for sure. What we do know for sure is that 2 planes crashed into the Twin Towers on 9/11, and subsequently those two towers did collapse. And whether or not that was due to the planes crashing into them or some other means is one of the things that is definitely up for debate. But those are among the very limited facts that we actually know for sure. And what we don't know for sure are these series of holes in the story and there's official reports given to us by the government, and that have been that are contradictory towards each other. And there are official reports, given by, then there's reports by the conspiracy theories, which also contradict each other, and it just, like I said, ends up becoming this whole big clusterfuck. And then it all kind of inevitably boils down to how you look at this experience, how you fill in these holes with what knowledge and what evidence you've gathered, and you choose to either sort of blindly accept what the conspiracy theorists say, do you choose to blindly accept what the government says, or do you kind of go out there and examine the evidence and make up your own perspective and then use that knowledge to fill in these missing holes? I don't believe for a second that we'll ever really know what happened with 9/11, but I guess the best we can do is speculate about the issue. I'm drinking pomegranate green tea. I'm actually a huge green tea fan. I cannot get enough of this stuff. I must say that I am quite the addict. But I think that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. This has been JosefVStalin signing off, and I'll see you guys next time.